on this particular issue, my a legal interpretation on that from a lawyer Benjamin Antiedu, or a lawyer, a friend of the house. Lawyer, Anope, Miamu Achimu Akwaba and Famra Happy Morning Show. Now, Majidis and Pompo, dear. Yanko pardon me, Kukuramonka. Lawyer, my auntie here, dear, a law school, Yanko be dear. Name say Supreme Court the ruling or the Babontain in a case involving Uraja Quayson as Supreme Court emanated there the PFA say enya dia Uraja Quayson bet me a friend ho say or a member of parliament enti enkebeya eye Parliament of Ghana ni din ananke wo register mu no yenyi ni nyina emfiri mu no lawyer pato we chire mu kakra does it mean say bibi biara waye bia in the name of parliament biano becomes invalid ana
yo medase also second part na enchiri movie by expansion is delete obi beka technical word English word you free parliament woman, that is all that it says. Under Article 2, the Supreme Court has what we call consequential powers. So, my ruling be to say declaratory relief, be to say, will be appointment and also will be office unconstitutional, and any panel was not qualified to be appointed as that. Just as quiz in the air. Or who constitutional man who to me say, or Beshana. And near may be or Honomoa or the others Emma. And in this case, they said the Intimate could the Supreme Court to perfect. We see Jana said the Quiz Biara should be invalidated and go back to us. But that cannot be inferred from the word expunge. Expunge means just delayed from records. That is all that there is to it. There is nothing, to be read, in addition to that. And this is not the first declaratory relief or judgment that has been given. So many. The last I think I hinted you about, I referred you to Asare Attorney General, law school, Omode entrance, and interview back and say, law school for any the court. I'm a Supreme Court, and now for my generally got for this. Or more is unconstitutional. They are not just or more law school, Nina, or got exams, no, echo interview Nina, or lawyers, and then comes to me differently. Can walk from a lawyer in Kenya as a more. Ain't expansion, and yet technical word, I guess to delete from records. That is all there is to it.
How would this particular deletion be done? And the Parliament said that must be done. No? How is it going to be done? Or how is the Supreme Court also going to ensure say it is done?
Say I can't say will be different from records. Physically, it must be on record. Say Parliament, you will roster, you will register of members of Parliament. So it means that master document, when you find it, there should be a red pen or something cancelling, or maybe cancelled, maybe pursuant to a Supreme Court decision in so and so dated so and so. That is all. That is all that there is to it. And I think that record Parliament records krana and career votes and proceedings now. By the Parliament transfer a decision of by parliamentary transfer. That votes and proceedings should even have a reflection of that. And that would be sufficient. A statement that his name is no longer part of the list of members of Parliament is sufficient. That means deletion, especially when there's reference to that decision by the Supreme Court. It's a simple thing, but Anamika said expunge doesn't mean it's an invalidation of all previous proceedings that he was involved in. Anamika said, now, which are president impo invalidating that. They work a constitution. Constitution is why you be around waiting home. But the Quack, you say, the Zenga Mamuno, a Behard, and I didn't Nina Kusi, yes, speaker, election on one. There are so many things that yeah, or parliament you are you. Only the first activity of Guardia. Roads in your movie, you can move. The Supreme Court in Casa.
I think that lawyer, I think that that's been the concern of a cross section of the population. Say, if indeed the deletion is taking place, it means that Ura Expungement never was a member of parliament. And in that case, if you are deducing the another say, did you my dear be here in the name of parliament? No, never was. Is that the case?
And I'm Casa. I don't know what's governance. At the time one, you're true, but you see, it takes the root from a decision from a public body. A decision from a public body like the Electoral Commission is presumed correct and right. So what you say? Any event omnia presumuntu rule. And I'm not sure public institution did you maybe and what the truth are. Your fun is you're correct. It means at the time when you started here, you money and everything was right until the Supreme Court put the brakes. And and I'm gonna say, the Supreme Court, you were not qualified to be elected. And one only will cease that stop from that time on going, you are no longer a member. And I got the Supreme Court should have even left it there. That you are unqualified to be elected as a member of parliament. So that the constitutional provisions in our parliamentary so that we respect all the other organs as being independent and equal. But without even dwelling on that one, at time was Supreme Court Kasai at the time one the SCM won't find it to maintain the constitution and further powers there. So or the orders and that's what person can be before the SC that more or try to the Supreme Court has our powers and the word expand doesn't mean more than deletion, even though the effect of the decision is to to the status quo ante, the original position now. Nanka is what one qualified, and is a breben and qualified at the beginning. But sir is and I'm a reflection of say governance will go on. And then what we find in the case of presidential election petitioner. The court constitution the crack said the president now yet everything. And it goes without saying that at the time when Nipano or did humanity will be at yes or qualify now will be agreement no be a member of parliament. And the young fear is then you go back. That's how we are disturbing governance. And that's why the Supreme Court, the Constitution is giving that wisdom, that obligation to the Supreme Court to discharge.
Lawyer, the directive given by the Supreme Court to the Parliament of Ghana, do you feel, sir, it was in the right frame, so was certain Parliament, etimi ora Jachi Quayson edin e free register mu.
I want to make us say, Supreme Court no anka bibia kura sa na ketele. Yes, in the panel qualified, I wouldn't be validating money, and it didn't mean to us and one money. But I'm just saying, when it's like you are ordering Parliament, Supreme Court do what 30 minutes, but now it is a open so break the other organ. Meanwhile, the Constitution has provided a procedure, a step to be followed. So if there's a vacancy in Parliament, a clerk to Parliament should write to the EC. 81 that the Supreme Court has declared. Even the vacancy that is being spoken about under the Constitution, a vacancy is only in the memory of Parliament. Nanka Supreme Court and as a court to cry Casadia. Nanka no Casamu be you. Nanka no Yanka won't change once you are served with a court document, you don't even wait for Parliament to even communicate. But the Russians are debate no sorry, Abra MC High Court no decision by it. And Madrimudi, and the Supreme Court was that Quayson was not qualified to be elected, and for that matter, his seat is vacant. That declaration would have been sufficient without more. But I'm not saying but so that is what I can say about it.
All right, Lawyer Benjamin Ante Demiano, I say, no, I say, we're Jim Renan to drink more happy morning, Jonas.
Listen to that.